everybody. I hope everybody is doing well. I hope that your life is going great and that the odds are in your favor and that you're making great and healthy choices. Today's message is about changing the world. I feel that not a lot of people believe they can change the world. I feel that a lot of people think that they're just born into this situation and there's nothing they could do about it. But today, I'm here to tell you, you can change the world. And I find this to be important because sometimes we need to be empowered. And sometimes we need somebody to let us know what we can do so we feel comfortable believing we can do it. And it's sad to say, but sometimes it's just that way. And I remember when I was a little girl, I had these people in my life that really made a difference in my life. And one of the things that they taught me or showed me was that I could change the world. I remember we were driving, and when we were driving, we saw this woman dressed in all black. And she had like a stick or staff, I don't know. And she was in front of this clinic. And she would be on her knees praying, and she would protest. And I remember them saying, oh, like talking amongst themselves. I was just a kid in the back. And they go, yeah, she's there every day. She protests every day. She prays every day. She does all this stuff every day. She's protesting. So I remembered that I was just a little kid and I was like, well, what is that supposed to do? Like, that's not doing anything. And they said, well, she could change the world that way. And I will never forget this moment. And I said, well, what do you mean? She's just one person. What can she do? And they looked at me, little old 7-year-old Jennifer, and they said, Jen, have you ever heard of Martin Luther King? And that was the person that they brought up. And I said, yeah. And they said, well, he was one man and he changed the world. People still talk about him today and they teach about him because of what he believed in, and he had such an impact. So yes, one person can change the world. And little old me just grew up, whatever. But now reflecting, that really made an impact in my life. That really made an impact in my life. Somebody telling me that it is possible for one person to change the world. And so today, I want to tell you, you can change the world. You can change the world starting with yourself, starting with your home, starting with, and then spreading out to the community, spreading out to the tri-state area, spreading out in the world. You can make a difference. And especially if you have social media and a phone, you could be the light you want to see in the world. Let's stop complaining about the things we don't see and we want to see. Let's start making moves. Don't be a part of the problem, be a part of the solution. And I really believe and feel that we need to get into that mindset where, okay, what can I do to be that light? We need to get our ego out the way. Just because nobody was who you are in your life, it doesn't mean that you shouldn't be who you are in somebody else's life. I really believe that whoever you are watching this video, you were born for a purpose. You're here for a reason. You're around the people you're around for a reason. I really believe that. And I think that you could change the world through the power of love and through your gifts. You know, it's time to explore ourselves and become more conscious. We're not here by ourselves. This world, this life is not just about you. It's about all of us. And we got to come together and we got to make that difference, and we got to be the change, because this world won't change if we don't get up. We have to get up. Priorities are out of whack right now. Things are crazy all over the world right now. But when people of the light step into their purpose, everything changes. You become everything. And everything becomes you, and you become one, you become aligned, and things start to open up for you. And I'm not saying this just to say it, but I really believe, like, yo, some of us out here, like, even though you were born in the hood and you came up in this weird family and you've been through the things you've been through, that don't mean anything. You're meant for something. There's something in your story that's going to change people's lives. But first, we have to work on ourselves. And second, we have to be comfortable with sharing our truth, because our truth is what makes a difference. There's power in truth. There's power in honesty. There's power in vulnerability. There's power in us believing in ourselves. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't, because you definitely can. You're meant for greatness. You're meant for good things. So with that being said, peace and love, my friends. I pray and hope that all of y'all get it together. Go out there and change the world and do great things, because that's what you're meant to do. Bye.